in praising Southampton's attacking skill. They have been so vulnerable defensively as well. And Whelan lets fly! And that was very close. Cook taking on Houghton and beating him. Linking up with Wallace. Terrific work this from two of the Southampton youngsters. Oh, and poor Rideout had a chance. First of all, Rod Wallace is up, and Liverpool are grateful that it's only a corner. Well, Liverpool haven't got the ball to Barnes very often yet. Faced by two, and that's left Staunton with room, and Beardsley too. Came off Osman. Flowers with both fists. And Case and McMahon, like two prize fighters. It's a free kick in McMahon's favour against Case. Houghton takes it. Barnes meets it, angles it perfectly. John Barnes in the 15th minute for Liverpool, after Southampton were beginning to make Liverpool worry, and that's the hallmark of a class side to hit back in this way. Just helped on right into the corner. Whelan. Beardsley going to the right, so too is Venison. Beardsley's checked now, leaving the space for Venison to exploit. This looks promising for Liverpool. Oh, and was that intentional? Terry Holbrook saw it clearly and ruled that it was an accidental error by Jason Dodd, and he was very lucky. Not so much about the handball that Barnes wasn't so close to profit from his lack of control. John Barnes, for once, was rather backing off then. Southampton a goal down. But looking to change that with Case's free kick. Moore's header. And right out! They've done just that. Poor Rideout moved in and matched the Liverpool goal from Barnes with a header of his own. Case took the free kick. Moore got there, and Rideout too. Wallace, now Rideout. The shot's on. Oh, and it beat Grobbelaar's dive. Was always in truth veering away from that far post. Case. Oh, and Grobbelaar and Venison in terrible trouble. It's Horn with no angle to shoot at goal. Letitia might get a shot in now. Grobbelaar's back on his line, and Rodney Wallace had run in offside, but my goodness, that says it all. It was a lovely playful moment as the teams ran out for the second half. Jimmy Case gave a shove to his old Liverpool teammate Phil Thompson, who's now on the Liverpool coaching staff down on the bench. Wallace, it's a great run. Can he match it with a shot? Well, Case might. Oh, it's a corker. He'll treasure that for the rest of his life. Well, I was talking about him being playful at the start of the second half, and he's meant real business once the half has got underway. The inroads from Wallace, who spurned the shot, and Case caught it absolutely right. 2-1 Southampton. And Kenny Dalglish has asked Ronnie Rosenthal to warm up. Hansen for Barnes. Adams gone across, and Barnes gets past him. Rush went to the near post. Now McMahon. And Whelan hits it. Oh, Rush tries to flick it. Beardsley tries to work it in. Houghton puts it wide. Here's Venison. Houghton. And Andy Cook battling for all he's worth. Swept wide by Rideout. Beautifully for Letitia. Liverpool might have a problem here. 3 up for Southampton. And Hansen gets it to the 4th Southampton player involved. Barry Horn. Letitia crosses. Wallace. Oh! Having touched it, he was entitled to expect it going in. Barnes. Oh, and here comes Houghton. Great stop by Flowers. McMahon lines it up. Barnes, they couldn't stop him. And it was Case who caught him. Well, the possibility here of a bender from Barnes. Oh, it was desperately close. And how Liverpool needed that to go in. And John Barnes so nearly answered the call. It was a wonderful free kick to make the ball spin and bend like that. The cheer is because Ronnie Rosenthal has taken the tracksuit top off. He's on loan from Standard Liège. He's got the chance to impress and possibly make the transfer permanent. They're talking about £500,000. And McMahon comes off. And it's a real Anfield welcome for the Israeli international. Rosenthal against Kevin Moore. Oh, it's a great turn, and he's won a corner. They appealed on the cop for possibly more than that, but the ball might have hit Moore's arm. Well, he's certainly given an extra dimension to Liverpool already. Flowers, oh, it's a header! That's gone across the line and in, and Flowers is foiled here. An own goal by Russell Osman. Hussein wants the return ball from Rush, and it was Dodd who defended well. Staunton, the ball bouncing up off his arm. Hussein, now Rush, and Liverpool, who were 2-1 down, are 3-2 in front. 8 minutes left. Flowers was left floundering. Staunton put in a curling cross. Glenn Hussein knocked it down for Rush, who fairly thrashed it wide of the goalkeeper.
With Liverpool and Aston Villa still to visit Highbury, George Graham has changed his tune somewhat. Following the home defeat by Chelsea, George virtually conceded the championship. But they've rediscovered whatever's been missing for most of the season and outplayed Everton. Alan Smith rediscovering his scoring touch, his first since New Year's Day, had to be inch perfect to beat the near-perfect Southall.
The sight of Neil Webb in full working order, a delight for Manchester United fans. Webb back in the starting lineup after 7 months. And United a goal up after 26 minutes from Mark Hughes against a Coventry side so sluggish in recent weeks that John Sillett has organised medical tests for his players. Hughes certainly in good health, and with Webb's help, he was on target again 10 minutes later. Neil Webb with a World Cup mission, of course, And in the second half, he very nearly boosted his England claims with a goal. Webb did make United's third 3 minutes from time. Mark Robins announcing his arrival as a substitute with a well-angled header. 3-0 to Manchester United.
Naeem. Challenged by Nielsen. Neatly done. 1-2 is from Lineker. Is Naeem. 3 to Amat. Still going Naeem beyond the far post. Must be a goal for Paul Allen. It was Lineker beyond the far post, and Paul Allen takes the congratulations. Palmer. Nielsen. Francis. Nielsen's made the run inside for him. Atkinson. Francis again. 3 in the middle to Amat. Nielsen's arriving. Must be a chance for Hurst. David Hurst brings Wednesday back into it. Vanden Hauwe looking for Lineker. Shirtless there. Lineker's a bit quick for him. He got the touch, and well done, Chris Turner. He's so fast over those 5-yard situations, Gary Lineker. Shirtliff thought he had it covered, so did the goalkeeper, and Lineker just got a foot in. Challenge from behind by Vanden Hauwe on Francis. Merits a free kick. Sheridan's free kick for Madden. Right for Sheridan. 5 to Amat in and around the penalty area. Palmer. Atkinson, shooting chance, good effort, fine goal from Dalian Atkinson. He took it quite brilliantly. Vanden Hauwe's free kick. A chance and it may go in, it has gone in for Lineker. And he hadn't realised it, I don't think. The ball came off, skimmed off ahead, and it slightly bounced off Gary Lineker's head and just inside that far post, and he's delighted about it. First touch for Dave Bennett. Lineker onside. That's a brilliant goal from Gary Lineker. That was international class. He looked up, saw the opportunity. Turner was 5 yards off his line, and he took it quite superbly. Gascoigne will take the free kick for Spurs. 4 in the penalty area. It's a lovely little flick, and it's gone in from Paul Stewart. He timed the run perfectly, and for the second match running, he's come on as substitute and scored.
This is Hayward wearing 14. Now Kerry Dixon. Wright trying to jockey him. Dixon's got it back. Kevin Wilson! Well, Mark Wright thought he'd got Dixon shut out there. Dixon managed to screw it back, and Kevin Wilson scored. Hayward's cross. Francis couldn't really get a shot, nor could Harford. Now for Scythe. Saunders has peeled off. Harford over the top, and in for one apiece.
After 4 games without a win, Norwich City knew a little too much for Jim Ryan's young Luton side, who couldn't recover from a penalty after 26 minutes. Alec Chamberlain adjudged to have fouled Henrik Mortensen. Andy Townsend's first scoring penalty was ruled out, but his nerves stood up to the retake. Norwich made sure of the points with a splendid second goal shortly after half-time. Left-back Mark Bowen, not for the first time this season, revealing an eye for goal. Norwich 2, Luton 0.
It's 1 point now from 5 games for Forest. Brian Clough's even talking about making a comeback. Another timely strike by Dennis Wise settled it. Only 2 defeats away from home all season for Wimbledon. Anfield next for them on Tuesday. I know what you're thinking.
The South London derby did further damage to Millwall's dreams of remaining in the First Division. Phil Barber's free kick, Mark Bright's header, Crystal Palace in control at the Den. Palace still in need of points themselves and a win to pump themselves up for next week's FA Cup confrontation with Liverpool. Bright breaking on the left this time, and Andy Gray guiding Palace into a 2-0 lead. Malcolm Allen managed his first goal for Millwall. A minute later, Allen following up when the first shot from Ian Dawes rebounded off Nigel Martin. But not much life left in the Lions.
Just when you least or most expect it, Charlton start to apply the pressure on those who dearly love them to accept what's been inevitable for the past 4 years. Paul Mortimer got the ball over and got the congratulations after Danny Maddox deflected it in 5 minutes from time.
City, of course, for their part, fearful of a drop to the second division after just 1 season in the first. Here's Clive Allen. Great break forward here, and Ward is almost in there. That was an invigorating break there by Mark Ward. Crashing in from the midfield, looking for the pass from Clive Allen. A great run by the little man. Once of West Ham, and just into the side netting, and a goal kick to Villa. Good run by Ward, though. Quinn, nice little touch on there. White, who's never lacking pace, is getting away from his man, David White. Ward's in a good position, and Spink did well to stop him. Reed, a real old warhorse in the midfield. Here he goes again, but that time Cowan's got there before him. And Peter Reid's influence will be enormous on this Manchester City side through their troubles over these last few weeks. 33 years old now, on the coaching staff at Main Road. And Hendry in trouble. And Cascarino getting away, playing it towards Olney. It might come to Platt. Olney's waiting. What's Platt doing? Playing it to Cowan. 12 minutes gone. A vital breakthrough for Villa. And Gordon Cowan's the man who finishes it off after work by Cascarino and by Olney and by Platt.
Brian, I don't think I've ever in my life seen a better bit of skill than that. He's beat 2 or 3 men, he's gone around the goalkeeper twice, hasn't panicked, looked up and played it right into Cowan's path. Cowan still had plenty to do, but when he gets time and space, he's got a trusty shot. That was absolutely phenomenal football from Platt.
Quinn again winning it in the air. And Lake beating Ormondroyd. Here's White. Quinn, nice little touch and almost getting it back again. Oh, a terrific shot by White. And it just was flicked away, was it, by Spink? Just got a touch to it. There's Platt. Here's Lake. Ward. Nixon. Reed. Quinn, again getting a fraction away from his man. Good challenge by Platt. Ormond-Royd. Too slow. Ward. Ormond-Royd trying to get back again. Ward. Yes! Mark Ward has equalised for Manchester City. His first goal since he joined them from West Ham, and one really they deserved on their play so far. Stumbling through, and a good, powerful left foot shot. 1-1. Ormond-Royd getting into the challenge there, but it only spurred Ward on. It might have just flicked off the defender, but that goes definitely down to Mark Ward. Reed neatly outwitting David Platt. Here's Reed again, and to Gage. Played forward to Cascarino. Here's Daly. That fell nicely for him. And a good bit of goalkeeping too. Great run by Daly. A fine curling shot. And some superb handling by Andy Dibble.
Yeah, nice run, nice shot. Alan Harper invited him to go inside. They don't want Daly running on the outside of them and getting in behind them. Felt him possibly may have gone on a little bit, may have taken it closer.
16 games City have played since Howard Kendall arrived. They've won only 3 of them, but 9 have been drawn. Coming off Nielsen, it's a City throw. Heath doing well, hurdling all those challenges, chipping it back there towards White. Well, it was as well for Villa that Stuart Gray got a touch on that. And it ricocheted over the crossbar. It was a lovely move by City. Some great work here by Adrian Heath. Pulled back a lovely little cross. And it came off Stuart Gray for the corner.
Yeah, it was only going in one place, wasn't it? That would have finished up in the back of the net.
Ward wanting someone to come close, wanted Paul Lake to come close. Wants him maybe for the little flick on. It's too high for that. Hendry, in fact, makes the flick on! Knocked by Allen against the crossbar. Oh, Villa breathe again, and City so unlucky. Deserving really of a second goal. That's how good their performance has been in this second half once more. Clive Allen with the header against the crossbar. It remains at 1-1. And instead of that, it's Villa now attacking at the other end with Tony Daly and Tony Cascarino. Daly once more. And in comes Reed. That looked a foul by Lake on Daly and a free kick. Gordon Cowns with it. Plenty of big men are up from the back. A whole clutch of them there, as you can see. Nielsen amongst them. Cascarino's height in there as well, and it's played in low. And Dibble eventually gets hold of it, then loses it again. But the whistle had gone. And there was a foul on the keeper. It's a free kick. But a real alarm in that Manchester City penalty area. As Cowns teased in another free kick. Flicked up there off Harper. And all sorts of problems until the whistle went. Well, here's White. Stopped by Nielsen. Knocked forward, hopefully, towards Olney. City determined to get something out of this one in their battle against relegation. And here's David White. Onto the right foot against the post. Peter Reed. Oh, there's celebration on the bench. There's celebration on the terraces. There's celebration on the field as Manchester City go 2-1 ahead. David White shot cannoning off that post, and Peter Reed following in to make it 2-1 to Manchester City. Well, Mark Ward scored his first goal for Manchester City, and now we've had the first in his career for Manchester City by Peter Reid. Seconds of a really important afternoon, affecting both the top and the bottom. Peter Reid could well be the match winner. There goes the final whistle. A victory for Manchester City, and a result with two sides to it, because it's a shattering blow to Villa's championship hopes. Liverpool at the top on goal difference, now with 2 games in hand. At the other end, as I say, a wonderful result for Manchester City and their fans, for Peter Reid too, their first away win of the season. A fabulous performance by Manchester City, well deserving a victory against a below-par Aston Villa.